What's up, everybody? Welcome. Another Sunday live. Been making a habit about this, trying to go live with you as frequently as possible to provide as much value. Today, we're going to talk about must-have Chrome extensions. There's a lot of different Chrome extensions you could use. These are the ones that we think are must-haves. We use them every day in our business, and any Chrome extension we use, Sebastian and I personally tested out thoroughly to make sure all of the metrics, the calculations for profit are accurate. It's using the proper dimensional or actual weight for a product when it's calculating profits. We dig deep into the API, make sure that it's pulling the proper information from Amazon. So the Chrome extensions that we share in this live right now are tested and for sure accurate with the information. Now, keep in mind, there's always some discrepancies, and whenever there's discrepancies, we always reach out to the software company and have them addressed and bring them to their attention so they could be fixed for everybody, the entire community as a whole. That's important to us. So some people are joining here. What's up, everyone? Thank you so much for joining us. If you're just joining, put your monthly sales. If you're just joining us, put your monthly sales totals, like average monthly sales, in the chat. Through this process, during this live, we're going to total up how many people join and what the total monthly sales of everybody who joins is, excluding our monthly sales, right? Because this is about you. We want to see and help you grow. So let's get uncomfortable here. If you're just joining, put your monthly sales average in the chat. Can I pin this? I should be able to pin this. No. All right, so let's get right into it. Super excited. I'm at my house right now. Sundays, I usually work from home. I love working from home. It's peaceful. I got my nice little setup with the 3 monitors. I encourage all of you, if you're operating, selling on Amazon, to get a few monitors, minimum 2. Makes it very complicated to operate an Amazon business off of a laptop or just one desktop. You want to have at minimum 2 monitors. If you could have 3, that's even better. And then the best would be, 4 or 5 at my warehouse over at the office. Sebastian and I, we both have 3 monitors with a giant TV. So we essentially have 4 monitors. And here at my house, I have 3. I'm looking at you on one, and then I'm looking at, I have the 2 on the side. So people are starting to document. Let me bust out a little pen and pad here. People are starting to document their sales. So we got $67,023. So $67,23 from Macaret. Apologize if I'm butchering your name. We got $150K from Harvinder. Are they brothers? You got the same last name. Right now, I have 3 different monitors on my setup. I have an ONN, which is probably some Chinese manufactured desktop that I got on Amazon. I have a Samsung and I have a Dell, and they're all pretty big. I'm gonna say I don't know, 32 inches maybe. They're big monitors. It's all about the big monitors. So people are putting their monthly sales average. Let me just jot these down real quick. We got Brian Gonzalez with 17,000 a month. All right, I appreciate that. Let's do some quick little math here, and then we will get started. In this video, I'm going to talk about must-have Chrome extensions that you have to have in order to scale and grow your business. Tested Chrome extensions that we have vetted through our company and that literally our buyers purchase. Right now, they're purchasing close to $1.3 million worth of inventory a month. So these are the Chrome extensions they use. These are what we guide them and tell them to use every day, day in and day out, to grow their sales. So let me just do some math here. And if you're just joining, put your total average sales on Amazon. We're going to total everybody's up sales here, everybody's sales up in this live, to kind of see what everybody's doing out there, how hard you're hustling. So we got 6723, we got 150K, we got 17,000. So right now we're at $234,023. That's huge. Super excited for you. All right, so first Chrome extension numero uno. Can anybody guess what it is? It's a must-have. It is crucial to scaling and operating an Amazon business. Someone just sent me a message today of them asking me a question through a video on Instagram, and I'm looking at their, yep, Brian and Mankarit got it. It's Keepa. I was looking at their video and they didn't even have Keepa. So the first message I sent them responded with a video. I was like, bro, the first thing you need to do is get Keepa. It's $19.99 a month. It's $15 in pounds, which depending on the conversion metrics for pounds to US dollars, it's right around $19.99, 20 bucks, sometimes a little higher, sometimes a little lower, but a very small investment to grow your business. Think Big just joined. What's up, Eric? I hope you remember me. I want to meet you guys at the Maryland convention. I went to meet you guys at the Maryland convention. Yes, I know I've been slacking, but got some health issues. I'm still here. Just have to take care. Yeah, man, I hope everything's coming along nicely with your health. I hope you're, taking care of those issues and getting better and resting up. That's what's most important. Your health is 100% most important on the day-to-day. If you're not healthy and you're not, feeling good inside, that needs to be addressed first. And you can always get back to the hustling. But if you're not healthy, the hustle is going to be very challenging. I can't tell by your name who you are. I met a lot of people at the Maryland, what was that? Expo. That was Expo East. Yeah, I met a lot of people at Expo East. So just slam your name in these comments so I know who you are. Yeah, Manny from Insta, I know who you are. So let's get back to this. Robert, what's up, man? Yeah, that was a fun time, man. We appreciate you coming out. As soon as your health gets back and you're ready to start grinding, let us know. Anything you need, we're here for you, my friend. So Keepa, back to Keepa. So what Keepa does, let me actually pull up Keepa while I'm talking to everybody. Amazon.com. What Keepa does is it tracks sales history as well as ranking on listings on Amazon.com. It is a must-have for selling on Amazon. You cannot operate a successful business without having Keepa. And there's a few things that we like to check off and have on our Keepa graphs to optimize the usage of those Keepa graphs. So to make sure that we're having all of the information readily available to us and accessible to us. If you're just joining, we're totaling up everybody's monthly sales averages. So right now, just from people in this live, we're at $234,000. That is huge. All right, so Keepa, when you're pulling up Keepa and you're looking at Keepa, the first thing we like to do ever since coronavirus struck is we like to change our default settings to 1 year instead of 3 years. This gives us a longer, wider movie, I like to call it, of the listing. It's not a picture of the listing. Each listing alone as it stands is a movie, right? There's always moving parts, changing prices, changing ranks, changing competitive sellers. There's a lot of information provided on Amazon. So I consider the Keepa chart a movie and not an image. It's not a screenshot. So we like to have our movie on our Keepa chart expanded to a year because especially since coronavirus struck, a lot of these prices, if you're looking at 3 months for the last, for the first 2 months of those 3 months, they might be astronomically high and you'll be like, wow, this is a great product. But little do you know, it only spiked really high because people are having trouble keeping it in stock and the price went up because of that. So we like to, all right, Think Big's at a big zero. So we're going to add him. I'm still documenting the big zero. So we're still at $234,023 in total average sales. Anybody else got your sales? Let me know. So first things first, we like to look at a year view. And then we like to have a few things checked off. First one being new. We want to look at the new offers. We want to look at the sales rank 100%. We also want to look at the list price. And then we skip new third-party FBM. We, as a company, we don't consider new third-party FBM sellers. Then you want to have new third-party FBA sellers. That's going to be huge for seeing, what other sellers are selling on those listings. And then you want to have buy box checked. So we do not have, and some of these listings, they will have eBay. We do not check eBay off. So the only two things we don't check off on our Keepa charts are new third-party FBM and eBay offers. Now, The first Keepa chart gives you information on the ranking of a product. It's got ebbs and flows and peaks and valleys of the rank. You can literally see every single price that that product was priced at, from its highest to its lowest to what it's selling at today. And if you click on those little purple dots, you can see what seller was selling on it on that specific day. You could see their rating, their customer reviews. You could see if their offer was prime. You could see if their offer was fulfilled by merchant. There's a ton of information, and you can even click on their storefront where it says their name and get some additional information about the seller, which is huge. And then the green line tracks the sales. Now, something important to keep in mind is normally the price and the green line, the sales rank line and the price line, they will mirror each other. So as the price goes up, the rank will usually go up. As the price goes down, the rank will usually go down. Game changer. If you can understand and read these Keepa charts and understand the information in them, it's huge, super beneficial. And then we got the second graph in Keepa charts. Now that is primary rank and subcategory rank. So also, just like price and rank mirror each other on the top Keepa chart, subcategory and category rank will mirror each other on the second Keepa chart, because as the main category rank goes up, the subcategory rank will go up as well, so on and so forth. And then the third Keepa chart, we use that to analyze IP complaints. There's a lot of sellers who use IP Alert and other IP programs out there. We choose to not use those because we feel, just from our experience, that we sell a lot of products that IP Alert comes up as a product that we'll get an IP complaint on, and we make, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars a year off those products. So we advise personally, you know, do what you think is best for your business, but we choose not to use IP Alert. We choose to use the information in that third Keepa chart to really figure out who's serving IP complaints to these Amazon sellers. All right, so that's the first one. The must-have is definitely Keepa. Now, the next Chrome extension must-have is how many. How many lets you know how many competitive sellers, or how many units a competitive seller has on the back end of a listing. So the front side of the listing is where you can see you know, the images and the description and the bullet points. The back side of the listing is where you can see the other sellers. And you want to analyze how much inventory they have, because it will really dictate how many units of that product you are able to purchase and able to sell. For example, if there's 3 competitive sellers on a listing, and one of them, and the listing's moving 200 units a month, right? But one of those sellers has 800 units in stock, I'm going to be way more conservative on my purchase for that product, because that seller right now has 4 months of inventory, and their ability and their drive to drop price, to move inventory, to get cash flow back into their business is much higher than someone who may only have 100 units in stock, which is only 15 days worth of inventory. So you want to have how many to analyze your competitors' inventory levels. And I'm going to link, you know, I'm going to link Keepa, a link to Keepa and a link to how many in the description of this video, so you can check it out. Now, next must-have Chrome extension, DS Quick View. Now, DS Quick View is used when you're searching a product on Amazon and all the products show up before you even click on that listing. It gives you a sneak peek into some of the information there. You can even populate the Keepa chart. I'm looking at it right now. There's so much information that DS Quick View provides. You can see the rank of that product, so you get an instant judge of if the product's even worth looking into. They have pricing history, so you can actually see the Keepa chart there. They also have the ASIN, which is huge. You could just copy it right there. There's tons of information. It tells you what category it's selling in. So DS Quick View is a must. It eliminates a lot of that clicking on listings that you think you need to be looking at, but then you click, you scroll down to the product description or the details, and you find out that it's ranked, you know, 500,000 in health and household, and you're like, oh, that was a waste of time. Well, DS Quick View will prevent you from wasting that time. And now we have, let's see here. Now we have one more that's a must-have. So you need some sort of profit calculator. You need something that you can plug in your product cost. It will deduct the FBA fees. It will deduct the referral fee. It will deduct the small storage fee, which most of the time we consider negligible because usually it's very small and it's based on a 30-day window. So a lot of these products, we don't even see storage fees on them. But you need some sort of calculator. Now, there's a few options out there, a few reputable companies. fbaseller is one of them. We've found minor discrepancies in their profit calculations. They are great for analyzing variation listings and digging deeper in on the listing. Like I said, we found some minor discrepancies with their profit calculations, but still great Chrome extension nonetheless. We have access to it. We use it. Another Chrome extension that you should be using to grow your business is the Sellers App Calculator. So it's a little blue, it says FBA, it's little blue emoji that the Chrome extension is, and you basically click on it, you plug in your product price, and it populates what you're making on it. Now, one of the biggest mistakes I see sellers make when they are using these Chrome extensions is they don't understand how these Chrome extensions work. And I can't stress the importance of understanding how Amazon operates and how they are pulling this information and where they are pulling it from. When they're picking a pick and pack fee, a shipping fee for a product, they're not just like, oh, let's charge $5.48 for this product. No, that product is being charged $5.48 because it weighs, between 2 and 3 pounds in a large standard category, and they're using actual weight versus dimensional weight. It is crucial to understand why they're pulling these pick and pack fees, because a lot of times with these calculators, they're pulling information from Amazon. And if Amazon's information is skewed, or they're pulling the wrong information, your profit calculations will be skewed. And the biggest discrepancy we see amongst profit calculators for Chrome extensions is with the dimensional and the actual weight. These calculators are miscalculating the dimensional and the actual weight pick and pack fee. So it's important to analyze these listings a little deeper and also understand Amazon's fee structure. Now, this is something we go in depth in our eSellers RI program we're dropping in a couple days. I'm super excited. I know a lot of you are going to sign up and join it. It's super packed with valuable information. I'm talking deep dive in Amazon Seller Central, and we make a lot of money on listings that don't look profitable from a Chrome extension calculator. But because we understand the fees associated with selling on Amazon, we still purchase those products because it may say it's $10.78, the pick and pack fee, but I know based on its dimensions, based on its weight, that the pick and pack fee is really, $5.48. So that $5 extra that most people think they're not making, we end up making because we understand the pick and pack fee. So I encourage you to understand the ins and outs of selling on Amazon, especially if you've been selling for a few years. Mankarit Singh said, Eric, is there an extension that tells you the exact amount in stock with the seller when the seller stock is above $9.99? Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that's how many does. Let me just pull it up here. Of course, I pick a listing that has one seller on it, and it's going to be, now I'm going to have to find, we'll figure it out though. Give me a second here. Let me find a listing that has multiple sellers. Damn, I need a drink. I am parched, my friends. Super parched. So if you're just joining, we are totaling up the amount of sales of people who've joined this chat. So total monthly sales of people who've joined this chat. So I'm going to post it again. If you're just joining, post your monthly sales. Right now, with just people in this chat, they're at $234,000 a month. So just people in this chat, 234,023 times 12. Just people in this chat are selling $2.8 million on Amazon annually. Just people in this live right now. That's impressive if you ask me. So let me find one with a few sellers here. All right, we got this Mitchum. I'm pretty sure how many tells you that, Mankarat. You just have to click. Sometimes they have the limit buster that you click on the listing, and it gives you some more details about that. But let me pull it up right here. Of course, my computer's moving super slow. It usually moves like at lightning speed, and now that I need it to move at lightning speed, it's moving like a snail. But it's operating nonetheless, so that's all right. I'm cool with it. All right, so we got this seller, 334 in stock, 12 in stock, 23 in stock. Yeah, so I can't find sample Mancrap, but I do know that a lot of times how many will have a limit buster, and you smash that limit buster and it'll let you know exactly how many units they have. So if you don't have how many yet, definitely get down with some how many action. So those are the 4 Chrome extensions we recommend using. Our buyers who purchase millions of dollars worth of inventory per month use these. They rely on the information provided on them. These are reputable companies, you know, that they have tens of thousands of subscribers to their monthly subscriptions, and they get the job done. And that's really what most important. And don't forget, always check and recheck the information that they're providing, because sometimes it's incorrect. Sometimes it's incorrect, and we make a lot of money off incorrect calculations from these profit calculators, because we understand the math behind those pick and pack fees, and I encourage all of you to understand the math behind them as well. So this is just a short little video. Wanted to give you some insight into the Chrome extensions we use. In a few days, we are dropping pre-enrollment for our eSellers RI program. It's jam-packed with information. It's over 60 hours of content. You get weekly mentoring calls, group mentoring calls with Sebastian, myself, in both of them, you know, for multiple weeks. Upon registering, you get access to templates and so much information, just so much information. Recap, please. Jay Villapando. What would you like a recap on? A recap. Yeah, so we went over, Jay wants a recap. He's right, though. I should be doing a recap. Why aren't I doing a recap? So just to recap, the Chrome extensions we went over were Keepa. Number 1 most important Chrome extensions was Keepa. Number 2, we went over how many. How many is crucial to growing a business. You get to see how much inventory levels your competitors have in stock. Then we went over DS Quick View, which gives you a quick snapshot of the listing before you even have to click on it. Lets you look at the Keepa chart, lets you look at the rank, lets you look at what category it's in, tells you how many sellers are on it, gives you the ASIN, all of that pertinent information. And then we reviewed profit calculators, and we suggest 2. We went over fbaseller, which we've seen minor discrepancies with profit calculations, but if you understand what you're doing, they are essentially negligible because you can just recalculate. And then the Chrome extension that we use for profit calculating is called the Sellers App Calculator. And Jay, we did talk about IP Alert. We prefer not to use IP Alert because we sell on a lot of listings that IP Alert flags as possible IP complaints, and we make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year on those listings. We analyze IP complaints through the third Keepa chart. And this video, after I post it, will process, and you can go back and watch that part. So listen, everybody, happy hustling. It's another beautiful Sunday. Whatever you got doing, just enjoy it, appreciate it, whether that's working, spending time with your family, out golfing with the boys, sitting poolside with the ladies, whatever it is, spending time with the kids, whatever you're doing, take a moment, sit back, 30 seconds, a minute, maybe even 2, and just appreciate everything that you have in life. Appreciate it because it's a gift. So we'll catch you in the next video. Appreciate all of you. The total summed up value of the monthly sales before I get out of here from everybody who joined this YouTube live was $234,000 or $234,023. That's crazy. That is a lot of money. That's over $2.8 million a year just from people who joined this live. So shout out to you. Kudos to you. Keep crushing it. Keep grinding. Stay motivated. Stay grateful. And most importantly, stay lit. Catch you in the next video.